You are indeed first today, Softy.
I watched her move that day, feline chimera, precise and sharp. Each gesture traced a story untold, something rare within her arc. A stillness speaking volumes wide, a presence caught between the lines, something deeper than first appears, drawing my attention near. I caught a glimpse of something rare, not fully seen, not laid bare, a quiet power held inside, revealing more than surface tried. Feline, a chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful might. Behind those moments others missed, a strength that whispers, not a fist. No loud proclamation, no grand display, just subtle power finding its way. Quiet passion brewing slow, beneath the surface calm and low. Confidence that doesn't scream, but quietly breaks through the scene. In the spaces where most retreat, where silence holds its own heartbeat, a complexity begins to rise.
Black ads.
Revealing layers neath disguise. Not fighting hard, just
I can respond to whatever I like.
power gathering without a fear. I saw the lightness of her frame, the way she moved without a claim. No need to prove, no need to fight, just perfectly balanced, razor bright. A presence crafted, sharp and true, defying every shallow view. I sense the power held inside, not bound by what was first defined. A quiet strength beyond her frame, revealing depth without a claim. Feline, a chimera, a quiet flame, sweet and saucy, left unnamed. Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful
The ads are done. Good. My only gripe with Tricky's intro video, it doesn't include me. Huh.
Each breath she held, each step precise, a quiet spark, her standing light. Feline, a chimera, a graceful might.
Button too tiny. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone's having a good week and everything else as well. Hello, how's everyone doing? Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Hello sir, Softy. Hello. I forgot to hit my go through here and hit the buttons. But yeah, I'm doing basically stressed. But yeah,
Tricky is being slow again.
I am not. Anyway, so oh dear.
I did not have dodging emotes on my bingo card today.
Oh dear. I'm drowning coins. No.
And welcome back, Lego Maniac 60.
I am drowning coins. No. Yeah, I am so badly drowning coins that it kept me down for so long. Hello, you goober. But yes, and also for 35 weeks or weeks streams, that is amazing. But yes, today I'm going to be doing something a little different. Well, other than the fact that I'm doing something a little bit on the side, uh, yeah, lots of, but I'm doing something on the side as well. But I'm just doing it to stress
Mr.
test.
Manky Man, hello.
Yes, hello. Um, I'm doing something on the side to just kind of like I'm basically stress testing essentially. So any chance I get, I'm doing that. But the main thing that I'm doing today is I'm going to be doing some drawing, and not just any drawing. I'm going to be drawing you guys here in chat. So if you guys have like you pop in, you chat for a little bit, and like, all right, I'm going to do Softy. All right, I'm going to do Lego. All right, I'm going to do Make Man. I'm just going to grab you guys, do a quick little headshot drawing, and basically it's for drawing practice because I haven't done much drawing all month. And also, I'm stuck on desktop, so it gives me a little bit of a drawing practice. Oh, I knew I forget. Oh my! Yeah, I'm having a little bit too much fun. I forgot something.
And Tricky forgot something again.
Yes, I know. You don't need to remind everyone. Where is it? Come on, go to the folder. All 4 hours worth. So I'm being a little goofy. So yeah, my mind is like four.
The AI music was generated to bypass copyright trolls on platforms.
Yeah, I didn't even pull it up yet, you little shit. So yeah, I'm kind of like pulling myself in like 3 different ways, and it's just I'm basically doing like a whole bunch of things all at once. No, I don't want to do that. And I also want to shuffle the playlist and turn. Let's just make that louder for me. Not necessarily for you guys. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to do this in order that you guys have been popping in. Mainly because of the fact that if I don't give myself an order, I'm going to be even more strained on what I'm doing. So we're going to do Softy first. Softy, how would you like to be looked like? I'm assuming a white tiger. Start with you first because you're the first to pop. Okay. Usually Lego pops in and does a whole bunch of stuff. Like the coins. That's what I thought. We'll just do a simple little white tiger. Probably add in a little bit of the ghostly charm to it as well. No, I'm not going to be doing myself. I do my avatar all the time, and you know, I have way too much practice on that. So doing my avatar all the time is not going to be helpful for me. So it's just mostly going to be in chat. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going?
Tricky is a bit of a narcissist, drawing their avatar all of the time.
Shut up. Normal stuff. I mean, technically it could be pretty much anything, but right now I'm just doing the basics of this. Here we go. Alright! It's always good to get off of work after a long day. I mean, the weekend's coming out, so that's even better, you know? I gotta stop doing this farce because right now I'm kind of stress testing, but I gotta stop doing this farce or I'm not gonna draw as much.
Weekends are great! My favorite time of the year.
Yeah,
Week.
you can tell. Week, yes. Like my hair. Old. Not, but it just feels like it. I'm basically just gonna be doing quick sketches, and then outlining, and then need a visual. I don't need a visual, especially when I have my own. Work all day a week. Yeah. I mean, sleeping is also good during weekends. I mean, it's not ideal, but, you know, at least you get some sort of a break. Otherwise, you know, you just never get a... Like I said, I gotta stop doing it. So, what I have here, it's so Softy was kind of like, it never responded to me before, but... So what I've been doing is whenever you guys would do something, I would do that.
Scold!
Oh my gosh. I've just been sending a TTS like every few seconds whenever I get an idea of like, oh yeah, he would interject with that. And buns and donuts, yes. And that's what I've been doing every so often, so it's like it's just to kind of stress test the system, because it's like normally I get my TTS to chime in like every few minutes or so, but stress testing it like this and doing it like every minute or 30 seconds or so is actually really really stress test. I thought I broke it earlier. But if I keep doing that, I'm not going to get any of my any headshots done for you. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Ooh. And to do? Go. And then I just move it back up? No. Looks like. All licking butts. Yep. Headbats.
So jelly? Tricky gets head pats and not me.
You get head pats all day in and day out. Even when we're not streaming. That nose doesn't look cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna this feeling, put it down. You see, the only reason why AI has
water and water,
yeah,
and
that
water
should
and
mention
water,
that.
water,
And we
water,
did
and
hydrate.
Water and water and water.
You'll have to be a little bit more vigilant with water today. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Jim Lee. Thank you. But because I can't keep the way that I have my desk set up at the moment. I'll go back to the AI and feeling and everything in just a second. The way I have my desk set up at the moment, I can't put my glass in arm's reach, so it's out of sight, and that's not a good thing. I still have to do 3 more cups today at the very least. And also, the reason why the AI has feeling is because I'm doing a trick called puppetry.
The only AI here is you, Jokester. Oh, and maybe Tricky too. Oh, and maybe Tricky too.
What? No, only an AI would say that twice. No, technically a T. I don't know why it said it twice. Why did it generate and maybe twice? I only put it in once. I'm basically puppeteering him and making it spurt out a bit more than often. What I used to do, not through a TTS. I know what it is. The nose looks really flat because the muzzle, or at least it looks flat. One snake bite paired with one angel fang piercing. I'm not really big into piercings, so I can't really answer that.
Tricky. Did my voice without TTS before.
Yes, that's how you have your voice now. I recorded it using the method that I did when I used to do your voice, and then put it into a TTS form. I'm gonna turn that down to me. How much down though? Audio. You're a little loud. We're gonna turn you. I just noticed how loud he was.
I'm only angry if you make me. Naya.
Naya. Oh my gosh. A little bit loud. Yes, he's getting no attention. That's why he's able to speak more, right? As you can tell, I'm the one doing it. But if I keep doing it, I'm not gonna get my drunk.
No attention, right? If I had no attention, you wouldn't hear me speaking as much.
So this got brought on because of the fact that I was messing with it the other day. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try doing this. But if I keep doing, messing, like splitting my attention between drawing and doing that, then I'm not gonna get anything done. And I now have 4 of you guys to do. I have Mankey, I have Lego, I have Softy, which is what I'm starting with because they're the first one in, and now I have you, Jim. But then I have to ask how you would like to pick it. But I gotta get first. And also gotta speed up on that. Lego, you are usually depicted as a Nardo dragon, so it would be very easy to do you. I need practice, so doing little headshots of you guys would be very interesting. And it gives me a little bit of practice as well. What I need to do is that I need to set Tangia to go through the monster TTS whenever you do them. But I don't know how to do that. That way the voice is consistent among both of the AI, both of the TTSs.
Mr. Manky Man asked me, what doth life? Oh, the age-old question. Life's this wild, crazy adventure filled with dreams, peanut butter, epic games like Pokemon, and sometimes...
Post your hug emotes in
all about
chat.
enjoy,
Give hugs or
connecting, and
else.
enjoying the
Or,
small, cute
See, that's why that will happen.
I give you bigger hugs.
Remember, life can be as fun as a weekend Pokemon battle or as comforting as a cozy nap on a soft blanket. What's your take on this feline philosophy?
Again, that's why I want to tie them into the same system so that you don't get an overlap like that. Hello there, Hezzy. How's it going? Yeah, I'm drawing you guys as best as I can. I'm just doing little headshots. Trying to get as good as I can. Awesome. Also, hi, wow. Oh, I'm gonna have way too many heads to do right away. I'm gonna have to speed this up a bit. Oh boy. Here. Hi, Shadow. Oh, you're still on the wrong layer.
And there's Shadow hiding in the shadows. Beat up, Tricky. You have at least 9 beans to draw now.
I know. Making you speak is what's slowing me down. I'm sure you'll figure it out, yeah. What do you mean, what's so funny? Other than me typing shit.
Smorts? Like shorts?
No, that's not what they mean. Oh yeah, you were working on. I know about that. Creative activity you were having a block on. Oh yeah, They're working on a live 2D. Nyla is actually my boyfriend. Basically, he got me to start streaming again. We got into a relationship about 2 years ago. Gonna be 3 this year, at the end of the year. But yeah, I mean, it's actually one of those things where it's like, unless you're kind of like in the furry community and in all of it. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at my own avatar for the reference because it's a ghostly, but I gotta remember that they have pretty much defaults when it comes to the shape. Yeah, bro's buns are. That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Friendly is definitely approachable. No, I don't really need that much help. It's the same avatar. The only difference is that, yeah, the only difference is that you have your hair flipped for some reason. Unless you have the camera flipped. Hard to tell. But regardless, it's like, yeah, I have the same avatar base. Burnt your finger on Steam. I mean, that's actually a really bad thing, but how? I know you have white type. Again, I have the same avatar. I just have to do the markings. Well, I should say the exact same. I have the ears different. I don't have any markings. I have the whiskers different. I have the nose different. I have the fangs different. It's all little things. Anyway, I keep trying to do things up. Grab those buns. Ow! Yeah, that would definitely do it. There is no way to shorten it unless you do it manually in either Blender or any other FBX editing program, or you do it in you try and get it to work in Unity by shrinking the bones. That's the only 2 ways you can do it. That looks too... Already? Oh, jeez. I need to keep up on my water. And it's really hard to keep up on my water when it's out of reach. I would blame you, chat, for not keeping up on my water, but it's more so me because I have it not in reach, and it's like every single chance I get it, I need to keep drawing. Keep drinking. Processing going to the Discord. Alright. Yeah, take your time. And again, Nihilus and I's Discords are a little different. But again, we're pretty similar. Something's off about this. Why is this off? Why is this off? That's why. Fuck. This is why I said I need the drawing practice. Why I said I needed the drawing practice, because...
Black ads.
No, I'm actually drawing Softy. They use a similar avatar to my similar avatar base to me, so it's actually really easy to use it as a reference. Also, my also the nose of my avatar is a lot thinner than. Well, then that's where I ask. That's where I ask you, like, how would you like to be depicted? You know, do you want to be seen as a dog, cat, a normal person? This fun. I mean, I can only do the best I can.
The ads are done. Good.
They just make it easier to having the avatar makes it easier for me to just like, okay, I know where to start. I can continue from. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I just feel like, hey, what do you want to do? Yeah, one kitty and then, well, one, but it's like, I have Lego who's going to not be a kitty. And also, hi, Cat Pig. Lofty was the first one in, so I'm going to be doing them first. Not going to be the best, but I need to. See, this is why I need the practice, because it's been a while. It's been way too long since I've done any kind of drawing, so yeah. This is why I need the practice. I really want to call this a fail. Oh, nice. Hey, you got perfect on Volcano. Nice. Okay, I gotta scrap this. This is. I'm sorry, Softy. I'm sorry. I gotta scrap it because that was bad. All right, let me try doing Lego first or next. Hopefully I do a little bit better. I might also make start the heads off a little bigger too. I know it was really bad. Like, oh gee. Let me try doing Lego first then. We're gonna give him an upward tilt because he's a little bit. Yeah, that was really bad. That's why I say I need to do my practice. And that's why I'm doing like headshots for you guys, and it's like, oh yeah, we'll do that and we'll do practice that way. I know that you're gonna have an up. Gotta actually draw on the tablet, please. Well, Lego usually has their Nardo dragon. Yeah, there they are. Nardo usually has their Nardo dragon. Did I say Nardo usually has? I meant Lego usually has their Nardo dragon. I know! I'm just saying that I didn't really do it that well. I'm gonna try it again later. And as a Nardo dragon, they're gonna have more of a... My god, just... My tip is not being the best. Hmm? Oh. I don't know, yeah. It was supposed to be softy, but yeah, I didn't... I was like, you know what? No, that's horrible. I'm gonna try again. But I'm gonna do Lego first, because Lego, I kind of know. Although I don't quite know the Nardo dragon that well. I do know that they have a long muzzle. And this is also why I said I need the practice. Yeah. In my head, I had like really good idea of how the head structure was and how to do these caricatures really well, but yeah. Again, been a bit since I've done drawing, so it's like, you know what, this is good practice. Doing something different, starting it off, and everything else. Now that Nardo dragons have a little bit of a cheek to them. Again, they have a bit of a muzzle, so we gotta make sure that... Their noses are more flat. I also know another reason why the last one didn't go over too well. When I did the little muzzle line where the eyes connect, I didn't have it overlap the eye. It looks more like a proto at this point. A protogen. Because the muzzle is too far down. Alright, I gotta look at a Nardo dragon. It's... Did I break it? I want to see if I broke it or... I did kind of break it. I gotta look at a Nardo dragon.
Tricky's bad at art.
No, I'm not, you little shit. Okay, I see how the muzzle is. Okay, so I'm on the right track with the muzzle. I've just been... I didn't know where the nose placement was. That's why my thing is... DJ. Been a bit. How's it going? We have little nose. Oh well, I still have to go on the whole regimen. Speaking of regimen, I gotta drink more water. Lots of water. And they have to biopsy the stone, so I'm waiting for it to pass so that they can get the biopsy on it. More so it's like I'm stuck on so I'm like stuck on like waiting I'm waiting the entire time, but at the same time too like a
Squeak.
yeah. So I have to wait for the entire thing to go through until then, and at this rate it's gonna take the entire fucking week and then some, which is very annoying. Oh dear.
Get booped, nerd.
I was booped by a cute little dragon. Three, two, one. I will indeed stretch.
Stretching and standing is good for you, Tricky.
It is. Hard to choose the drawing when, you know, worth it. How dare what?
Phew! Glad that was Tricky and not me.
Oh my. I'm assuming that was because of when I said that you. Yep, there it is. I knew that was coming. That's usually how it goes. Oh, I'm cute. Ugh. To get this. Now this is a better looking one. I'm glad that I kind of started over. There we are. Nice stretch. I needed that. Yeah. Why did I start over with a different one? It's like, okay, I know what I did wrong on the eyes a bit.
D is a very scary and ferocious dragon.
If you had done DJ in both capitals, it would have said DJ instead of and not know what to say. But I got the point. He has like little eyebrows because Ardo. Gotta get the horns in there, which is a little above the eyebrows instead of behind. Yeah, remember, just because you don't like to be cute doesn't mean others do either. Speaking of cute. Yes, that's perfect. Wow, just after. If it were the year of, I'd be like, oh my god. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Double check that. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of this one because they have. I should have kicked them out for not. Hold on. For not finishing age verification over 3. I'm not gonna say it, but the date is very unfortunate. Or fortunate, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, I'm not gonna say it though. Complete within. Boop. Yeah, that one should have been kicked out a while ago. Yeah, I don't blame them. Now, if it were like before, then it would be like, okay, then yeah, that's unfortunate. But if it were like on the day exactly, that would be horrible. Oh, their horns point up at me. I think I broke it again. I've been stress testing their systems. I think I broke it again. And I've been intentionally stress testing it. Yep,
Tricky's distracting themselves again and not drawing.
Shut up. I'm distracting myself because I'm breaking it. Intentionally breaking it. Because they wanted to stress test it. I'm gonna fucking stress test it. Anyway. I gotta go back to the open. Go. They're nice wide ears. Here. And then they have the puffs there that come up. And they're very floofy. Means floof here, floof there, floof here, floof there, and lots of floof down here. They're gonna look a bit like Kermit. Alright. Down. And get this. The Discord. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the best. It's very empty because I'm still a growing community compared to my compared to Nihilists. So there's a lot of conversations that haven't been like talked about in a while. But the reason why I have it done that way is so that if any scammers get into the Discord, the worst amount of damage they can do is only in 5 servers, and you'll know it right away. And also for scammers, if they join right away and don't do age verification, and I start getting reports that I start getting reports that people are, getting DMs from them, I can just go, okay, yeah, you're not even age verified. You just joined to do scams. You're gone. Yeah. I don't have the biggest community. I'm still growing it. I'm Rainbow. I took up a star. I picked up a superstar. I love that I made that go for a lot longer. Because usually when I look up, I don't even notice it. I think that's the right way. No, I got to do it this way. That's not right either. I mean, I got the right idea, I just got the wrong implementation. Those in there. There we are. Nice little fluff. And that makes it look like it's a little... I'll have to just... And also that doesn't follow the curve very... Yeah, you better keep watching, Lego. Otherwise you won't see the finished product of this. Again, normally I don't really shout out people who use that one. I just wanted to mention it because yeah, they're still here. But yeah, if you don't keep watching, then you're not going to see the ending. Oh. Hey Rich, how's it going? Any kitty one? Yeah, I'll redo it and redo it. Since you were one of the first, I gotta get you in there. I don't think I'm gonna get to everyone because of how fucking slow. Why does that look wrong? I think I puffed out the cheek a bit. And I'm going to use you for some grays so that I can just... Oh. There we go. Well, that looks a lot better. That looks like a better Lego than the cat I was drawing earlier. Alright, we're drawing again. Next one! Go back to Softy and try again. Because that one was not that great. Try this again. And hopefully you get a lot better. Oh my god, there's so many.
You gave yourself an impossible challenge, Tricky.
I did
There's
not.
no way you can draw them all.
No, I will not be able to draw them all, but at least I'll try, and it's mostly for practice. Why I'm doing this is practice, because I haven't drawn in a bit, and I need to draw. And also, to show that I understand what I'm doing. See how that still looks good? I did very good on that. Yeah, sure, the outlines aren't that great, but more of the sketch than I put that on the wrong layer. Do you want me to break the illusion? I'm the one typing in. I'm the one puppeteering the damn TTS. If I could get him, to actually talk on his own, if I could get him to talk on his own, hi NCC4, how's it going? If I could get him to talk on his own, that would actually be really cool. Then I wouldn't have to like split my attention 3 ways. Right, I want to do that smug. I want to do that smug to the side kind of like what you're looking. Yeah, I got Lego because they were one of the first. I'm gonna try doing Softy again. I did really bad on it, and So I was like, you know what? We're gonna try again. Let me do Lego first. I did Lego, and like, yeah, you can tell it's Lego just from the Nardo Dragon. Like, boom. You can just tell right there. Like, yeah, that looks like Lego. Get Softy done properly. Because again, they were one of the first ones here, so I got to do them first. Too low. It's already been an hour? What the fuck?
Black. Ads.
What? I need to take a break anyway. A bathroom break. Get the bathroom break. So give me a second.
Water and water and water, water,
Yes,
water and
hydrate.
water and water.
I'm also
water,
gonna go to the
water.
bathroom.
Drink
really
up,
quick as well.
Tricky.
Yep, I will. Let me go to the bathroom as well. I'll be right back. I will be missing ads as I get back, so.
The ads are done. Good. And thank you for the hydrator earlier, Jim Lee. Thank you, thank you. Oh, love. I set it down and I didn't put it on. Oh my. Anyway. I need to keep up my drawing or water and everything. Try and actually like get this done right. Yeah, I haven't been doing like welcome back chat for those who are stuck with ads because I'm going to the bathroom in between ads because I don't have a choice. I can't believe it's been an hour already either. Let's see. I'll already say definitely a better start. You know, a little bit more cheek heavy than last time. Yeah, much better start. than last time. Last time it was way too forehead heavy, which is how I usually do mine. Is a bit too forehead heavy. Okay, so now I want to add another layer, but I really, you know what, I'm going to. This down a bit, and then I'll get my details in. I wish I could take a bathroom in less than 50 seconds, but I can't do that while I have to do all the extra little things to do. All the little extra things that they want me to do. Work today, customer comes, site, like he's 1 yard of compost, loaded it, and that's not a yard. Measurements and everything, he's the dumbest person. Playing the boss was like, this is a yard. Then 2 flip outs are a yard. And I've written an entire fucking novel. You call that a Harry Potter fucking message? No. Yeah, those are always the good kind of work stories where it's like the customer doesn't know shit, and it's like the customer doesn't know shit, and you kind of tell them off when they think they're getting a one up on you, and it's like, sorry, hon, you're not getting the one up. You're the stupid one here. It's always good whenever the boss is like kind of, you know, the boss is on your side and everything. I gotta angle on this. No, it doesn't look. I don't want that downward. There we go. That's looking a lot nice. Oh, that's the Emperor
Yeah,
Catfish.
a novelist. With 2 failed books, and the only thing to show for it is a writing speed that makes others wonder how.
You are going to go into a. You are going to go into a. You're being shoved in a box. I don't know. But 2 failed novels. 1 failed novel. The other one I didn't even get a chance to really do because I needed an editor and I could never find an editor. Hun, I'm the one puppeteering the TTS. But I also know how to do conversations like that. That's how good I am with conversations and making them sound natural. Yeah, me that I had earbuds using Skidseer told him I couldn't hear him. Hunter thought it was funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those are even rarer than the black rare one, like the Labubu fish. Could it be in a different confinement? No, not you in the box. The little shit over there in the corner needs to go in a box. No, they're not going anywhere. I'm kind of like... hung up on how I want to do these eyebrows. I want to do them as a... Yep, okay, that's how I want to do the eyebrows. I like them. How do you like your little headshot? Told you I'd be able to get something out of you. Yeah, thank you. Told you I'd be able to get something out of it. You know what I mean when it's like when I actually like get a good like like the first try I was like, yeah, no. And now I'm like really hitting some good notes here. Not music wise, I mean like I'm hitting good strides and getting the caricatures down to where you can kind of see who they are and they're all unique in a way. I mean, you can always tell me that something's bad. I don't care. I know I'm a bad artist. I know I'm very bad at art. Tell me.
I was joking earlier. You're not a bad artist at all.
Oh, little. Well, to do that on a stream is can be considered very rude, though, Jim. Just to point it out. I know you're doing it as a joke, but I'm glad that you. I'm glad that you kind of consigned the joke like right away, because if leaving it out like that, it's like okay, that comes off as begging. But I'm glad that you kind of completed the joke right there. There we are. There's a little bit of okay. There we are. Yeah. And then just need to do that. And feel free to ask like questions when it comes to like my art stuff and everything, like how long you've been doing it, why you're using a brick brush, anything along those lines. Where it's like I'm happy to like answer questions about that stuff because doing it for a while. So how did I find my style? And other things. Alrighty, have a good day, night. Have a good night, Softy. Yours was gonna be finished soon, too. Out of the way, it'll be easier to dip away. I gotta find some way to put what's a full body, full color, full shade. So full body, but this is technically a headshot, so this is like nothing compared to what I can do. Much better on that line. Anyway, so yeah. So basically, pull up. So do I have one that I can show that isn't like offensive to stream? And I mean that in a Twitch way, not a. Do I have a commission? I don't think I even set up a commission. I did not. I'm an idiot. So I've not done well. So in all, I put it in here. So an all body, all shade kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like, I can do a full body shot. This is an older one, like a good 2-3 years ago, but you can kind of see that it's full body. It's the entire body. It's all that. This would be the entire thing you would get at that. But I have been slacking, so I don't get to do those. And that's just one example. Another example I can't really show on stream, because if I showed it on stream, I'd be banned immediately. But it is full body, full shade, full detail, that sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be not safe for work. Is the point is that it can be easily safe for work. Much better than the first time. The first one was pretty meh. This one is a lot better. There we are. Halfway up to the calf. If I were doing a farmer, I'd do that kind of thing. I'm not into overalls. Yes, very sweet. Alright, Jim, since you've been here for what, I'm gonna skip Mankey and then get over...
Squeak.
Hi, Amigas, how's it going? And actually, I can make it a little softer by just...
Water and water and
Oh
water,
yeah,
water,
water.
water and water and water, water, water and water.
Water is good for you.
How dare-
Drink up.
Oh my.
How do those emotes have so much weight?
I don't know. In morning. Let me do some pupils. Alright. Let's get over to the next one. And since you've been around for a little bit, Jim, how would you like to be Jaxie? I didn't even know you were here. Again, I don't normally like blurt out people who do the still watching, but it's like it was a surprise to me. I didn't even know they were still watching. But anyway, how can we do you? I can even do you as a person, which doesn't bother me at all. I wasn't even planning on really ads at this point.
Black. Ads.
Yeah. Do you want to do you? Be a person or animal? Well, that has to be persona. Well, that's why I said. That's why I said it can be a person. I don't care. You think I'm afraid of drawing people? Hell no. Hell no, I'm not afraid of drawing people. I started with people. I've drawn people for quite a bit. Oh, that's why. Nope, you don't have to. You just let me know. It's like, hey, you want to do something that's... Oh my. I didn't know the connection just because of the fact that I don't know the bands very well. And welcome back, chat, for those who are stuck with ads.
The ads are done. Good.
I'm glad I got the TTS like up to snuff again. I'm glad that I put in that. Anyway, but yeah, no, I can just do a normal person too. That's not that hard for me. I mean, it's a little harder because I mean you have to deal with the ears, and ears are the weirdest part of the head. No, when it comes to personas, a lot of people like to base people's animal. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I do. People like, or a lot of the furries like to base people's animals based on how they act. For me, they don't have to go much further because one, I act like a cat a lot, much to my much to the detriment, and also much to my detriment sometimes, and and also I chose a cat to begin with. See, that's what I mean, like. You don't have to send any references. I'm just going off of usernames and such like that. I do know, like, being part of the community I know them a little bit more. So that's how I knew like Lego off the bat, and I knew Softy off the bat because they've been around for a while. So yeah, and you're brand new, so yeah. And like Raj, I know that they like to be a burb, so they're Navali. So I would know how to do them right away. But again, they've just been in the community for a while. I know how to do them a lot easier. Alright, if we're going to be doing a person, we're going to need a little bit more detail. And I do mean like a little bit more detail by being a little... Considering that you're more of a construction... You're not going to be as Langley as most people. We're going to go with a higher jawline and rougher features. Cozy and silky. Yeah. That's I called it. I called it. I was gonna say rougher features. We're gonna be adding a. How did I call it? Oh my gosh, that was literally what was in my head before I even like got that far yet. But yeah, we're gonna. Now I don't know the exact nose shape. That's gonna be the harder thing to do, at least off of memory and such like that. So knowing the structure is more so what's gonna worry, not worrying. Nope, you don't have to give a reference. I'm just gonna be going off of username. But knowing little bits and pieces does help shape it out a little bit. I don't need a reference. Because I usually go by the fact that it's like, hey, if you don't want to be like, when it comes to the internet, it's good to like have a better vision of yourself because it makes you feel like, you know, like I want this to represent me, that sort of thing. Kind of like how people usually do Pikachus and stuff like that. Don't worry, these are just outlines. Let's see. Brighter. I started doing normal people. Let's see. Iron Giant vibes at the face. I mean, yeah. I go by ear and everything else offhand. Like, no issues. But yeah, I used to do a lot of normal drawings. Considering that you have more of a beard, a lot of your lower lip is going to be covered up by said beard, and your chin here. Have more thinner lips. Your upper lip isn't going to be as pronounced as well, because we're going to wrap that beard around here as well. But that also means I have to raise the mouth. Curly, shortish, yeah. Okay. Not actually long. Oops. Right now I'm just trying to balance everything. But I know what you're getting at. You're kind of more of a... It would be ironic, wouldn't it? I've seen a lot of crazy things. Then I put the hairline just about here. That's just more of an estimation than rough it around the skull. Again, I'm just doing estimations at this point, kind of marking where everything's gonna go. So usually the ear ends up at the top of the eye, but we don't know where the top of the eye is, and the bottom of the nose. Have you seen what David Freiberger and Mike Finnegan have done? Stubby Bob and Stripper Truck. I'm not even gonna ask. Alright, so let's get into here, move this down, bring this up. Oh. Now let's get some actual features. Oh no. Let's get some actual features. I'm gonna get the nose rounded out here, but only because noses are weird. Wavy, curly, mannequin. Oh, you're going with the mullet. No, how dare. No, sometimes hair is just that. whenever I'm playing an RPG game and the character there's an option for a windswept hair, I will choose that because my hair is always a mess. It is just blown back, poofy and everything. Like when you think lion's mane, that's my hair. It's a mess all the fucking time. We're going to do it. And I don't know the eye shape, so trying to get it really close. Duct as well. Eye ridge usually rounds out the eyebrow. Been around for years now. Yeah, it's always good to see someone in good health, especially when you haven't seen them in a while. This eye needs to come down. Eye, come down a bit. Because the lines here don't add up. So the reason why, what I did here, I moved it down because originally the eye was not following a line. Not following this. Before, the eye was following this line, which that's not right. Not going to see much of that edge. Again, I don't know if you have wide eyes or thin eyes, but being able to wing something like this is... Knowing the actual reference would be a lot easier, but going by eye... Basically, I'm just trying to do hand motions, figuring it out. Hoa is almost a foot long. Or that I even have hair because I always wear a hat. That makes sense. First part is over 2.5 hours. Holy shit. Chubby Bob is a shortened rear engine dump truck. Oh my gosh. That's fine. I want to do it without a reference because it's more so trying to sharpen my my lines. So if I wanted, for example, I'm just going to do this over here. So if I, for example, wanted to completely stylize, I would have done something like this. So we're going to do that, this, and then get the carrot nose and that. I could have done something like that and kept it more anime style. But I didn't want to do that because I wanted to, like, when do I get a chance to work on my actual character, work on these kind of stuff? I am going to stylize it a little bit, but I'm going to try and get as much detail as I can and then out. You seem like the kind of person who would have more of a bushy brow, especially with the wavy hair. No. This can wheelie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly. And I haven't done people in a while, so. And since we know about where the ear is. So we know that our ear is going to be about here. We know that the nose is going to be... I don't know if you have detached lobes or attached lobes. So I'm going to just basically stylize the ear best I can. Basically going to stylize it as best I can because, well, I don't know all the details. So when your earlobe is attached, it doesn't have that little, okay, actually I can show it off. So when the earlobe is attached, you will get a shape that approximately looks like that. It's attached, there's no droop to it. But if it's detached, which is what most people have, you'll get this part where most people put their earrings in. Most people have detached earlobes, so it's actually a lot easier to visualize. Hey, that helps. I think I have the nuts. They're about the size of this. I gotta make that a little bigger. Not by much, just not by much, just a little bit. So, also because of the fact that our eyes are about, the eyes and ears have about the same, the ears are a little bit taller than the eye. That so I can get my line proper. I think I made that a little too... We're gonna add dash here. Right above the lip. I want to fully outline it because by fully outlining it, I need to buy a bigger size ear strap. Oh my gosh. Right now we're just doing outlines here. Thanks. Hey, you found Steve! Thin lips and smile. It's like a straight line if I don't have dimples. If I didn't have them, you'll be able to tell. Yep, that's pretty much kind of the idea. Most people don't have those widest smiles as they used to. So it's a lot easier for me because... a lot easier for me to do because that makes it... You know, that sort of thing. Iris is in. And we're gonna get our shape of the beard here. Considering that you're using a thinner but we're gonna assume that the beard attaches, because even if it doesn't, it looks a lot better. Usually when beards attach, they look a lot nicer. Not saying yours isn't nice or anything like that, but doing a full attachment makes it look a little nicer. Even when the mustache doesn't attach. The Getty, yes. I get a little bit of a wave.
Jim Lay, hey, Tina, 250 asked me. My name is
Water and water and water,
You know
water,
that
water
already. I
and
don't
water
know.
and water, water, water and water.
Oh,
Drink up, Tricky.
always keeping it stylish, I see. No worries, everyone has their own treasures they're chasing. Whether it's guap or the Getty, as long as it makes your heart purr with happiness. That's all that matters. Keep
Oh, geez.
smiling, even with those straight line, thin lips.
Let me check on that. Okay, so I know what I did wrong here. The mustache didn't really come out that well. Again, this is more for practice. Yeah, more for practice. The AI that speaks or that answers questions like that is the Tangia side of things. So it kind of like goes off of its... It kind of goes off of its own algorithm and such like that. That's funny. I love it when it's like, I'm not even trying. It's like, you got it pretty accurate. I'm like, oh, thanks. The beard is going to be a little harder. Because it's trying to get the waves a little tougher than trying to get trying to get a curl, because curl is really easy. And considering that we're dealing with some waves, we're going to more of a shorter cut. Well, you did say a bowl cut, so that actually does make it. Yeah, exactly. So I'm just kind of winging it on how it's like, okay, how do you do wavy? You gotta get some little bit of straight lines, but also get the wave. I did say I was more of a bowl cut, so bowl right here. Didn't you say bowl cut earlier? I thought you said bowl cut earlier. Never mind. Never mind. I thought you said it was a bowl cut earlier. Oh, the mullet. Right. Trying to think of the right mullet. Hold on. Another. Mullet haircut. Oh, okay, yeah. Where it's a short in the front and long in the back. Actually, a lot of those references. Our hairline kind of matched but not. Somewhat long on top, yeah. Trying to show that there's going to be a little bit of a back to it, because we're pushing it back and waving it out. Or at least that's what I'm doing. Show some volume here. Back a bit. Not that all the hair is going to go backwards, but much on the eyebrow. Oh. And a left side part. So normally it would go, yeah, normally your side part would be right about here. And push the hair down here. And have it fluff up here. Next. Reminds me a bit of a Riker haircut. Not too much, but like an older Riker. If you know Star Trek. Oh, that's why you have that curly straight beard. You have like a mixture of a wavy straight hair. So when your hair gets really long, it starts to get really curly and wavy. Yeah. There we go. Well, give it a good. And we're just kind of, or I'm just kind of like winging the shape at the moment because hair is messy. It's meant to be messy. Unless you have plastic hair syndrome. In other words, too much mousse. I'll give you a good, stronger neck because you're going to be working in construction of it. Which means that you're going to be working out quite a bit. Well. Apple here. Picking out the neck a little bit here. Thickening the neck, not make it a tree stump. Thicken the neck, but again, you're gonna be working on, you're gonna be doing a lot of workouts with construction, so you're gonna have a lot of muscle in your neck as well. There we are. Now, you get to stylize it, and this is gonna be the fun part. Thick neck saves life. Yeah, no, that's a really natural thing. The more that you have to work out, and the more that you work with shoulders and lifting things, your neck is going to widen because your brain's going to need a lot more airflow and a lot more blood flow. So it widens out as you do a lot of shoulders and lifting things. You do a lot of shoulder work and shoulder and lifting work. Your neck is going to want to give your brain a lot more muscle because otherwise you're bending down, you're picking up, and yeah. It's a natural thing. Now we get to stylize it. Stylize this. I don't know if you have a downturned nose or not, but I just kind of work with what I got. I'm gonna do touch tips of fingers around your back, around your neck. Yeah. Dolly up here. Right. Why does that name or that point escape me. Hold on. Dolly up here? Where's the Dolly? Dahlia Pinata.
Black. Ads.
Oh, the corners of the mouth. Makes sense. Hold on. I am silly. I should be going to the bathroom, but I don't need to. I don't know what shape it is, so spike shape. Spike shape. Oh, you just do like a normal spike. I'm thinking of something different. Welcome back, chat, for those who were stuck with that.
The ads are done. Good.
I should have probably went to the map. I might have to later in between ads. Stylize it. Knock out a little bit less of the, or a little bit more of the detail. What is it? Got a new boat in the fish game. It's the one before the dinghy, the enthusiast. Is that slower than the dinghy? I would imagine so. Or is it just that it's about the same speed as a dinghy, but you can't carry others? Other pier. And we'll get the off. Slightly slower, and it can carry. It can. I would imagine less. Yeah, there's a bit like. Yeah. No, there's in VR chat. Most of the community is a VR chat one, and VR chat has basically a fishing game came out in VR chat, and it's been all the rage for literally weeks now. Get our ear in. Now let me do the spike. Little smaller. I think I'll just do one spike. It'll be a lot easier. Heart with spikes on it. Heart with spikes. Trying to think of how I can stylize that so that it's not too hard. You know what? We'll just do. Ideas there, but the stylization is. again, it's called when it comes to stylization and such, more so interpretation and, well, winging it. That's 90% of art is just winging it. Does it look good? Yes, then we keep it. Now for the harder part. Eyebrows. To get tricky to be the police. No, I'm not doing that. Oh my gosh. I have to do a little bit of waves, a little bit of... The hard part is trying to do that kind of straight, wavy, kind of curly looking. Kind of curly look. Because we want to keep this... we want to show the bottom of the chin. I'm overdoing the chin. Lips are hard. They're not the easiest thing. Chin lick. Yeah. Basically, I want to try and get the... I'm trying to get the beard and the... I'm trying to get the beard and the chin to kind of match up. So... But the thing in the lips as well. So trying to get the beard high enough, but the lips not too low, because if you put the lips too low, then you have a really thick lower lip, and most women have that and not very many men. And I want to try and show that we have our chin right underneath. You know what, let's try doing the... See, I'm really... When it comes to going without a reference, I tend to get pretty close. I want to show more that this is the mustache. But I can do... show the lips. Just to show the lips, I'm just gonna spray and help me a little bit. Get our... So... Trying to show that wavy look. But not too curly as well. I want to show that it comes up here. I don't know how you have your beard shaven in a way, but I'm going to kind of wing it and like, okay, normally when you would shave, how would I shave it to try and like, you know, show that it thins out in this one spot, you know, to not make it connect to the mullet. We want to let 2 sketch on that. Oh, you do have it connect to the sideburns. So I was right. I was right. What do you know? I didn't have to worry about it. Give you a high chin here, or cheekbone. Yeah, now every furry, no, no. When it comes to people, I get a very good sense of what they look on as based on how they type and what they do. Oh, the soul patch as well. So your soul patch kind of comes in as well for your beard. So you have more of a soul patch and. I have a good sense of when people like when people want to like have a good ideal version of themselves, they want to like look as handsome or as cool as they can possibly be. So when it's like, yeah, I want that, and like, you know how thick your eyebrows would be. Go with a nice stylization. You have a good thickness to kind of match the beard a bit. Yeah, decently thick, kind of figured. Kind of match the strong jaw for the beard and... Now, obviously, I'm not going to get everything right. Like, maybe you have thicker jowls, or you have thinner jowls. I don't know exactly, but... for getting it right for like a stylization type of thing, hey, I'll take it. Eyelashes, long eyelashes. Threaten to steal them, and chubby cheeks. Yep. I kind of figured that. So it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna work what I got. We're gonna have to get our... Now we're starting to get into some heavy details. Oh, I don't want to get too detailed. We'll do, again, this is more stylization. Yeah, we're not gonna go that detailed. Yeah, if we're gonna go that detailed, we're gonna be here all day. Hydrate. I'll be here all day if I'm gonna start adding in that much detail.
Water is good for you. Drink up.
Never used to do that side. But, well, anyway, and that's. We'll kind of show that we have our thin kind of connection here, where mullet is thinned here. Here's some volume. And then Oops. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Undo that. We're gonna have to get the part in there. Yeah, exactly. See, that's what I mean. Is that it's like people want their best to be seen. You don't have a strong Adam's apple, really? Okay. And we'll make it a little less pronounced. You are gonna have a little bit of one, but not as pronounced. Everyone has one. Men have one, whether they like it or not. It's just not gonna be as pronounced then. Yeah, yours doesn't stick out. It's still there, it's just not as pronounced. Can't do both at the same time. Again, hair's messy. It's meant to be messy. There. Get some pupils in here. There we go. Perfect. Well, I say perfect, but I mean it's definitely decent, very good. One of my better human ones that I've done have done in a while. Exactly. We'll separate our mullet a little bit from our beard. There we are. Separate the ear. Exactly. We'll do Jim here. Pick that eye. Connect the eye. There we go. All right. That's definitely some decent. I know it's like I've gotten bigger every single time. Well, it's definitely not Jim if your username is based off of Trailer Park Boys, as Raj had pointed out earlier. I couldn't guess. It would be hilarious if it were Jim as well. And it's like, hey, I want the username to match them because I have the same name. Nothing wrong with that. But yes, definitely a dapper fella. All right, who am I? Oh, let me go to the bathroom first. And then who do we have? Who's been around for a little bit and they can do next? I was going to do Mankey, but I don't know if they're still here. I could easily do Mankey. Lofty is gone. Let's see. Names, I could literally just go, your name is Mark, and I'd be completely wrong. I'm really bad at names, especially, but my characters have like the... Yeah, exactly. Lego is more of a, well, the Nardo Dragon is definitely like the. So the thing with the what I should do is actually, I do have to go to the bathroom. these are horns and globe. Nardo Dragon has kind of that, well, fluffy dragon look. While yours is more of like, okay, I gotta do the mullet. And the best way to do the mullet is kind of give it more of a flame hair design. Anyway, let me... Is that the right size I was doing? No, I was doing 50. Let me hit the bathroom, and then I'll figure out who has been around for a little bit, and then get them next. Like I said, I've been doing everyone in chat. Gee, I don't know. I could easily do Wolf. Anyway, let me get to the bathroom. I'll be right back. BRB. Well, back. There we are. Let's do BRB. Anyway. I'd rather not, considering that I have to do that I have to like filter it and make sure that I catch a kidney stone. If it even comes out. Like, I can feel it's still in there, but the problem is that it's like, it just sits there. But yeah, I definitely needed the practice. My wrist is definitely sore because I haven't done it in a while. Alright, who's been here for a little bit? I've got Maya's, but I know that others have been here a little sooner. Oh my god. Let's see. get our next one. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Obviously, I'm going to turn up the sketch layer. There we are. All right. So next one we can get in as best as I can. Let's see. I know I'm doing them all at like 3/4. I could easily just like do flat like that. But doing it as 3/4, the best part is that when I do it right, I do my drawings right, they turn out really nice in action. Sometimes even better than the first direction. Anyway. But I like doing it at 3/4 because most people, they have their favorite side of their face, and it could either be their left or the right. And usually it's their dominant hand side, but not always. So getting things at a 3/4 view ratio view works the best. Oh, where get to? I just went to the bathroom before the ad break. But let's see. Trying to think of who is next. It's been a couple hours. Who was next on the list? But I know Mankey was there, but I don't know if he's still there. I've done Lego earlier. I guess Raj would be next technically because they were because they came in after Omegas. Or would it be N64? N64 was here for a bit, but I don't know if they're still here. Otherwise, I would do them too. Now, if I really wanted to symbolize it,
Squeak.
Yeah, I know you're there, Omegas. You goober. If they are, they are. They don't have to be around. They could always be lurking. Hi, wow, how's it going? Doing some drawing practice. But I don't remember I should have wrote down who had popped in first, so I can kind of like keep a list going. Playing some DRG. I wish I could get into DRG. I really do. It's a fine game. It's not that bad, but I just get bored with it. I really do. Like, it's not even a bad game. It's just that it's like I just get bored with it. Oh no, bugs. Cool. Deep Rock Galactic, Rock and Stone. It's a really good game, and any DLC that comes out, they make it free later. Yeah, exactly. Rick and Stone. I don't see N64. I think Roger. Yeah, I should have been writing down who had popped in. Yeah, it's fine. Rock and Stone, Rick and Morty, or Rick and Mortar. I don't make fun of to make fun of. I make fun of because, like, hey, look at the mistake. Let's have fun with the mistake. Yeah, Roger's been here for quite a bit. I'll have to do them next. That's fine. Alright, normally they're in a volley. We'll give them an volley. I'm gonna have to look up the volleys. Then volley avatar, because that'll give me a good reference point, because I haven't done
Black ads.
I haven't done a volleys in a while. First, we'll go for ads. Okay. Huh? How did the Gumroad? Oh, I see what happened. I clicked on Jinxie and it just. Breath of the Wild, yes. There are so many different Avalis. Sorry, hon. Raj is already married. Alright, I didn't want to start middle of ads, but if I don't start, then I'm not going to get any of these. Oh, I have a good set of references. This. There we are. Welcome back, chat, for those who are stuck with ads. To finish Tears of the Kingdom Switch.
The ads
Oh,
are
no.
done. Good.
That's not good. I'll just do another sip. I had one before I went to the bathroom, but anyway, for me, I actually dropped Tears of the Kingdom because I wanted to do a 3-heart run, and Nintendo said no, you need to play our way. And I went, well, fuck you then. I'm not playing this game. The combination mechanics were not enough for me to go, nah, I'll just skip it for this. But no, I literally went like, no, you don't get to tell me how I play my game. Fuck you. All these usually have really wide eyes. You know what? That's not a bad choice. Link is handsome. Very handsome. Some iterations more than others, but a lot of the modern iterations, he's very handsome. So yeah. Link is worth it. Worth the visual. I think I'm gonna have to do the muzzle similar to the Nardo Dragon, but give it more of a more rounded. They don't really have like a genuine nose. I can get the evolve, right? More dog-like the better. For the muzzle, yeah, it's really Evolis are tough. But if I can get it right. Or do you mean like more dog-like for like Link, where he's more or like the closer he is to his wolf. Yeah, they usually use an Evoli, which is bird-like. But the Evoli muzzle. Let me just show this through. Mouse, or rather cord. Show this really quick. No, not that. I don't know why that was. So, there we go. So, for those, Evolis are bird-like, but they're not quite bird-like. Imagine them being a little bit more raptor-like, like in between raptor and birds. So they have the birds, but they also have like the raptor-like jaw. Yeah, exactly. You want to know a fun fact about them? or rather, a fun fact about me and them. There we go. Is that I knew the creator of the Avali, the original Avali, and actually talked to them a lot on the forums. So yes, and they are proud that their creation has taken wing and became a big thing in the furry fandom. They're really proud of that. Not because it's a furry thing, but because they like that their creation has outlived the game that they made them in, which is Spore. Yeah, stop leaning. So yeah, you'll if you look at it, or if you looked at like the second one picture earlier, their ears are going to resemble like the ears that you can find in Spore, because again, they originally were from Spore. That's where the creator, that's the creator original origin. Yes, Spore, the game. It's a very good game, but it hasn't really aged very well, especially with a lot of the server stuff that EA's been doing with it. How you see the face? How do you see your face? Oh, you see it. Yeah, you see it more wolf-like. No, I get what you're getting at. Yeah. But you have like the nostrils. Yeah. I unfortunately don't want to support, well, I say unfortunately. Like, maybe it's fortunate for some people, I don't know. But I don't support EA anymore, so the only way that I can play Spore is if I were to buy it again. And I don't want to buy it again. Other ear. Oops. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. That's fine so far. Good. there's okay. I have no qualms with anyone who isn't a furry in my community. The way that I put it is that it doesn't matter if you are furry, if you have skin, scales, feathers, fur, or I don't know, spikes and rocks. I don't care what you look like and what you want to look like. Yeah. And also that was actually good practice for me in doing humans. I don't care. Like you could come in, you could start playing VR chat, come in with the most burly man-looking avatar that you could possibly find. And I mean like burly, jacked up, really good-looking kind of person in there, and I wouldn't care. Ringleader of the clan, there you go. Yeah, so someone's gotta feed all the pets. I'm kidding, of course. Again, nothing's wrong with that. I do not discriminate on whether someone's a furry or not. To give you more. Telling them what to do. And well, that's what I mean, though. Is that like I don't discriminate against people being furry or not. I really don't. A lot of exactly. I don't know. You might not want to be saying that out loud. Bob might like being fucked. He's gone now. No more Bob. Yes. Exactly. See? Bob might like being fucked, so yeah, you probably don't want to openly say fuck Bob. Weird. Really wide irises. Very wide pupils.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and water.
Water and water and water, water.
Working on doing some headshots of chat, just trying to get through them as best as I possibly can. And just practicing drawing because it's been a while. I know it's for the meme, and that's why do you think I participated in it by saying, you know what, you probably shouldn't be. well, do you like getting fucked? I'm kidding, but doing some headshot drawings. I am still kind of stuck on desktop at the moment, but I'm making do with what I've got, you know. If I'm stuck on desktop, then I might as well make some pretty pictures. Well, pretty is subjective, but you know what I mean. I can get this feather look. First, I'm gonna get one earring. I need to get some feathers there. Grand time? Oh, jeez. Yeah, and that's why you need the ringleader, because you got beans like Omega's eating crayons. No, I'm just saying. I'm just giving. No, I was just saying in general. Oh my gosh, I was just saying in general. Was like, yeah, that's why you need a ringleader. They're just being derps, so don't worry about it. Again, it's fine to be silly. How do I want to do the hairstyle? You know what? I actually have a good idea how to do the hairstyle. You can't do it on an Avali, but I know of a good one to do for the hairstyle. I'm gonna have to get the head right though first. So, what I had in mind was this. I had it the first time. So, the one thing that you can't do on Avali models, and you mentioned Mohawk. So what is the perfect hairstyle? A cockatiel Mohawk. When I actually like do this properly. There we go. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get the feathery Mohawk. Obviously, I'm gonna erase this line. Actual feathers. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like that, but kind of like that because we're dealing with feathers. There we go. Now, we'll erase this line here. Gonna get the bottoms of the feathers here. What was it? Shiny. I am drawing. But I am currently drawing in a volley, and it's like, you know what? Let's do a volley with a Mohawk. Then we'll get feathers. maybe. Then we gotta get the head in front of these, because now the head is in front of it. We want to get a little bit of floof for the feathers here, because we're gonna. I'm going to cover up the ear a little bit. I used to rose. Ah. Now, realism. Oh, Crockbird. Yeah, they were mentioning their Mohawk earlier. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this Evolia Mohawk, because that would not only fit the bill when it comes to being a bird. Some birds do have that Mohawk, but also it fits the bill when it comes to, well, their current hairstyle. Cocktail, yeah. I think this will work just fine. And now you'll have the Mohawk or the Cockatiel Avali. Well, sort of. You can't really get into VR chat yet until someone makes one.
Water and water and water, water, water
Right,
and
water.
water and
I need
water,
that.
water, water and water.
Water and water and water,
Very,
water.
Very lonely. Oh no. Well, the only thing you can do is play more video games and be even more lonely. Yes. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the
A
hydrate.
classic.
Lego, thank
Ooh,
you.
ooh.
And yes, of course, for the redeem as well.
I can't put my fingers up, but you know.
Ooh,
Mm.
ooh, thank you for the redeem. I love my higher pitches. They're so much fun. There we are.
More piercings on the 13th. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not much of a not much of a piercing person. Or tattoos. I mean, tattoos can look really nice when done right, but I'd rather draw it and not have to worry about permanency. There we are. Yeah, exactly. Again. Got passed out. Yeah, exactly. I'm not much of a piercing or what? No. There we are. We got Raj. All right. Get our next one. I think I haven't seen Omegas for a little bit. Oh, thank you, Cat Pig. Well, I haven't done this in a little bit, but thank you, Cat Pig. Well, technically,
Cad
You want
Pig's
it.
praising Tricky and not me. How
Shut up.
rude.
shut up, you little shit. Anyway, I mean, technically the pupils are right here.
Black. Ads.
Technically the pupils are right there, but yeah, they're just giant pupils. Back up. I think Omegas is still here, and they're kind of like the next in line sort of thing. Not that it really matters, but I mean, I could easily do Cad Big. Cad Big is a lion, so that makes him very easy to do. Megas, are you still there? Or are you just kind of like hiding again? They might be hiding. Compared to everyone else, you are. Welcome back, chat. For those who are stuck.
The
with
ads are done. Good.
Compared to everyone else, you are the newer one because was Yaron as well. They're not as new, but they are more newer. Catpig is actually technically newer compared to like Raj, but Catpig is also like a streamer as well, and they have their visage everywhere. We met him and I've met him for a few months and weeks as well. Not quite years. These have to do more connection, group ups and stuff. But yeah, technically Raj does have pupils. It's just, you know, that on this one too. Like technically the pupils are there. It's just I just didn't like, you know, fill them in because otherwise it would be all black and that's all you could see. Get another one in. I mean, that's 4 down in 3 hours, so that's not too bad. I mean, technically I should be a lot faster at this, but again, practice. Since I'm stuck on desktop anyway. It'd be so nice to not have to like continue the regimen. Yes, Avalis are aliens. They are meant to be aliens. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I said they're from Spore. They're meant to be aliens. Or rather, they're a creation from Spore and they are meant to be aliens. I'm trying to like, Spore is a game. Spore is a video game that from EA. Or show my desktop. Yeah. So that's Spore. Hey, no, Spore is not a furry game. Spore came out back in like 2007, 2008. Like this is like, yeah. Yeah, that was the DS version. The PC version is like the better one. Although, like I said, I'm not gonna like, yeah, exactly. Like there are a ton of creatures here. If I open up the Spore, I don't think I'm logged in, so like, yeah, you can see a whole bunch of stuff. Like, people are very creative. Man, I remember back in the day where it's like you couldn't go 2 pages without finding a penis monster on the page. Yeah. But this is the PC version. PC version's a lot more stuff. Like if I were to go to the newest instead, I don't think this is being updated at all, so yeah. This was made today, right here. But if you want to look at something, you can go with a volley. These are not the original ones. This so they used to be called the EU body. This is the original Avali. And I am not joking about that. This yeah. These are the original Avali. This is what Avalis are based off of. They were originally called the Ubadi, and they took up the name Avali later. And yes, I used to chat with this creator a lot. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's easy to forget about older games. Yeah. Alright, and I was trying to figure out who was next. I think, well, I guess if they're still here, I could catch them. Still broken. Monster Lab. Yeah, I'm building monsters and shit. It's always fun. I would love to play Spore again, but the problem with me and playing Spore is that I would need to buy the entire game again, and it's not worth it. I'm not giving EA any more money. They don't deserve any of my money. I know that sounds harsh, but no, they're really bad publishers. Not bad game. They don't make bad games. I'm just saying, like, they're bad publishers. Like, they monetize the shit out of everything, kill studios. Maxis is practically dead. It's yeah. I don't know who I can do next. Omegas hasn't been talking. I mean, I had Cad earlier, and Cad's like, I'm gonna have like a lion like Cad, like Softy, or that would make it really hard to like distinguish the two. You would have to get me everything on Steam, because I originally had everything, including the Dr. Pepper parts. I had literally everything. I'm not joking. You're fine. Doing humans is a good stretch because I don't normally do them. Like when you're in a furry community for a lot, yeah, I'm gonna get it on GOG instead and get it cheap when it's on cheap. But no, when you're around a furry community, you don't get a chance to really draw humans that often. So being able to draw a human is actually an honor because of the fact that I don't get a chance to really do that very often. I don't know who's next. Dude, this is what I mean. It's like I should have like done little things at the same time. Oh, you are still there. New protogen species. Yeah, exactly. When you're in a furry community, when you're around furry communities, you don't get a chance to do humans very often. So being able to do a human is actually an honor because of the fact that I don't get a chance to do it very often. Normally I'm drawing like all the Barack Obama. Nope. You're putting that back in the box. You're putting that back in the box. And we're going to silently euthanize it so that it doesn't feel pain. No, it's actually looking this way. Or looking outwards. Anyway. Okay. So there you are there, Omega. Do you usually, Omegas, do you usually do, your hyenid? Or do you have something else that you do? Like more of a wolf fox? I can tell, Tire Brain. What do you usually do, Omegas? That'll probably be the last one before I get it. Before I am out on my 4 hours. You do have pupils. They're just incredibly large. Yeah. Yeah, they're just incredibly large. Because most birds, well, I should say most birds, but owls have like tubes for eyes instead of eyeballs. I mean, yes, true. They're probably a space lettuce. They did come from space. Well, Omega's, if you can get your tired brain to work for just a few more minutes, I'd be able to like do yours really quick. Do a headshot for you. And if not, I'd be able to. I'd have to figure out what to do for the next 30 minutes or so. At least 30 minutes. Yes, exactly. Because their eyes are tubes, not balls. Much to every dog's furry dismay, they're not balls. Ball. I've said more gross things. I've said the anatomical word for penis. So yeah. Hey. All naughty songs from the 40s. No, and also I don't know very many anyway. And Twitch just decided not to...
You can't make things sweeter by wasting pies.
Why did you disconnect from my VTuber software, Twitch? Why? Oh boy. And no, you can't waste.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water.
Twitch just randomly disconnected.
Drink up, Tricky.
Twitch just randomly disconnected my VTuber software for whatever reason. Because Hydrate didn't work either. I am not going to even look that up. Oh my gosh. Mayas, what do you usually depict yourself as? A Hynid? That's my guess anyway. And thank you for the Hydrate, Jim. Thank you. No, Twitch just decided to disconnect, even though it should be Hynid. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let me pull up a Hynid because sometimes getting the reference for a Hynid is really tough because you get the hyena, but yet you don't. There we go. Hynid is the model base. Nope, I don't. Hynid is the model base, and it's basically shaped like a hyena. But everyone uses the Hynid base, which is fairly basic at this point. Nope. Let me redo these lines. Stinky laughs often. Oh boy. Merp. Hyena. Yeen. Hey, if you keep on the vape and stay off of the cigarettes, you'll actually live a little bit longer. Vaping, still bad for you, but not as bad as cigarettes are. The cigarettes actually contain, older filters used to contain asbestos, and you get a lot of tar, and also, with cigarettes, you get a lot of arsenic as well. So very bad for you. It wants to live to. You never know. Maybe the future will be so good that you want to live to be 300. You never know. Or you'll get a significant other where it's like, I want to live with you forever. And well, yeah. By the way, you never know about the future. I sure didn't. Oh, that's why it looks so small. Oops. Oh well. Hey, wow. Asbestos is not a single mineral. but a family of them.
Surprise! Boop attack.
All yeah, because they're very fibrous. Yeah, because they're very fibrous, they can get into a lot of shit, and they're very devastating. Imagine fiberglass, but made of rock. And it's natural. And it's everywhere. It didn't used to be as common everywhere until they started digging it up everywhere. Alrighty. Eat well, wow. What a Momagen is. Long story short, Protogen without the mask, very thick and busty. Like, not overweight thick, but like, yeah. Oh, Minutes have a very thin or very short chin. Yeah. But yeah, they're Momagens are thick, floofy dragon looking thing. Let me pull one up really quick. Here it is. That'll work. Let me pull that up really quick. That's a Momagen. Or at least, you know, they're thick, they're floofy, and they're very thick and floofy. I think it was kind of like a really thick wolf. Normally they have... Yeah, exactly. A lot of people like the Momagens just because of their thickness. You can kind of tell thickness and floofiness. Yeah, exactly. They're... Yeah, exactly. You're looking at thick old mama. that, you know, where they get their name. Oh, finally I can hear again. The blower is really loud. Yeah, that's actually why Mama Gens are very popular. There are a lot of people who like that shape. I'm not one of them, as you can kind of tell with my avatar. I like more of a modest look. And granted, I think the model's default boob size is D's, and that isn't really modest, but besides that, I like more of a modest shape and size. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it's fun to do memes and such like that. This and these. Papa. The one song I have in here that just random banjos. 4 months, jeez. See, the Avatar creator made a male version called the Papa Gen. Yep. My friend who likes to depict themselves as very muscular picked up a Papa Gen. I like the ghostly avatars, but the problem is that unless they're extremely popular avatars, there isn't much clothes for them. And I've found clothes for mine, and I've had to weight paint a bunch of mine, but not doing the eye shape right. But unless they're very popular, there aren't very many clothes. The Mama Gens and the Mama Gens have a lot of clothes. The Papa Gens not so much. You're kind of stuck with the default outfits. It's partially why I want to I'm looking into getting a. Yeah. Yes, because that is the proper thing to do when you're supporting an artist making these avatars. yes, it kind of sucks when it's like, you know, yes, you could technically steal them. Yeah, yeah, you could technically steal them, but a lot of these avatar creators are not keen on that because, you know. Yeah, exactly. But Twitch doesn't like it when you promote other websites. But and also I have my links turned off, so if you try to put a link without any proper proper authorization, it will literally time you out. Just because of the fact that a lot of bots put in links, and those bots, you know, they get triggered right away. Like, oh, you want to have viewer bots? Here's some viewer bots. No, I don't want viewer bots. Anyway, but yeah, we pay for the models that we get, and then we can commission them and everything else. But getting them for free is not really appreciated, because these artists are, you know, they're making stuff. They want to make more stuff, and they can only make more stuff if they get money for the stuff that they make. So, but if you're going off of like publics, like finding a public avatar in VR chat, going really well. You know, I'm trying to do a Hynid, which not really the easiest thing. Yeah. Oh, again, there are publics on VR chat. There's nothing wrong with that. Here's your softie. Obviously, I have all the sketch lines on because, you know. Perfect timing. I need to go to the bathroom. No, I just wanted to give it a smug look. More of like a I like what you see there kind of thing. I like what I see. I don't think I'm gonna get the height right. It's fine. I don't have to get them all right, but at least I'm practicing. That's okay. I should make the ears wider. Bats. Oh. Right. Yep. I have to go to the bathroom anyway, so I'll be right back.
Black. Ads.
I know, but ads are a good time to go to the bathroom.
ads are done. Good.
There, back. Whew. There we are. Oh my. Alright, back to this. Also, yeah, but also that sounds like a good idea, Softy. If you want to go that route. Cotton went the route of getting the metallic rod and somehow getting the exact enchantment he needed to make that like the best rod in the game. It's very like you cheated. Well, thank you. I think I'm missing a lot of stuff like with it. Like I think I could do better, but I try. There's luck and attraction and yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. What is the Tangia one gonna say to that? Well, that's good. Usually what it does is that it turns it around on itself and talks about it. 'Cause it tries to avoid controversy.
Hey, 250 asked me. She said, nice to meet ya, nice to know ya, and left me at the Hotel California. Don't know what it means. Guess I'm a goner. Lost you in the waves. I'm underwater. Lost you in the waves. I'm underwater. Whoa, that sounds like quite the lyrical adventure. Sounds like an emotional roller coaster. being left in a mysterious place like Hotel California and then feeling lost in the waves. It's a bit like getting caught in a tricky Pokemon battle, right? Hang tight, keep swimming, and maybe you'll catch that elusive feeling of certainty again. So
He has
keep
switched
your
it back
paws
on
padded.
himself. Yeah, that's what that AI tends to do to avoid controversy. Oh, hold on. What? How is... Yeah, I mean, that's how Tangia and... I have no idea. For whatever reason, it was like Reaps. Yeah, it was like Reaps and really weird. It like picked up on like Reaps me. Oh, I know why. People have been using that. It omitted the C because creeps me out. It omitted the C, and you know what without the C it sounds like. Yeah, come on, Twitch. Also, come on, people. Come on. Have you never heard of reaping what you sow and other phrases like that? Jeez. Yeah. As soon as I said out loud, I'm like, that's why. I don't know if you use the piercings on it. Yeah. I'm assuming you use the piercings on the Hynid. Here we are. Alright. And that, yeah, this will probably have to be the last one before I finish up because of the fact that I don't really have... I'm not going to be able to do another one. Like, I'll finish this one and then that'll be it. I blame my bathroom breaks because I have to take them. Sucks. Thank you. I'm not quite finished, but thank you. Oops. I don't know what markings you've chosen on yours. So basic. Yeah. Yeah, Albert makes some really good avatars. Yeah, and I was sad they made a Protogen mask. Well, it ranges. It depends on the avatar creator. Usually safe for work ones go for about $30, but the not safe for work ones can go up to $50 because accuracy. I'll just leave it at that. But all of Alber's avatars are safe for work. So. And Albert usually has public versions that you can... Oh god, no. No. The avatars are literally 1% as expensive as a fursuit. As a starter, but yeah, you get the spur wanting to design. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and what people will do is that they'll buy the base and they'll customize it, which is what I did with mine. Mine is a ghostly feline or ghostly wildcat, and I've customized mine so that mine, well, has all the extra stuff. Hey Timba, how's it going? I'm feeling better, but I still have to wait for the damn kidney stone to pass, which is the most annoying part of this entire process. No. My fursuit is about $5,500 because you had to do shipping tax. Yeah, it hurt. Well, it hurt the first day. It gave me morphine, and I found out the fun way for the macro size. Yeah, then that would be million. And I found out the fun way. That's how people get addicted to morphine because, hey, my pain went away immediately. Yeah. I mean, my car, when I bought it, was $12K. I know, everyone was. But I am fine, at least. Aw, thank you. Facebook Marketplace lowballing professionals so I can buy old car. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I mean, don't lowball them too badly. Rock would be a boulder. Yeah, that would be. Instead of 7mm, it would be 7 meters. I usually say that it's like I'm a macro at heart because even though I'm not actually like large or anything like that, I just like being big, so you know. Even when I can't be, I try to be. I know the problems of actually being a giant, so it's like, yeah, let's not deal with that. 3 weeks in. Wow. I'm glad that you got it, but again, you just gotta be considerate of people is all. There we go. And we'll get Omegas. Longest nickname of them all. Gonna be all that I can do. Oof. I wasted a lot of time in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure Albert would adore how well I did on that. Muslim cars head chopped off so not many people buy it. Yeah, not bad. Alright. I actually cannot do another drawing in like 5 minutes. I mean, I technically can, but like the drawing would end up being something like this. There. There, 5 minutes there. I'm kidding. But I hope that you guys had some fun. Appreciate everything. That's. Hey, sometimes simple is good. Simple is best, you know. But I'm gonna send you guys. I should have had this raid stop for a little bit, but I'm gonna send you guys off to someone who's going on right now. Con always streams when I stream, and they're gonna be finishing up. I did Nikki last time, and I don't think I did Maple Dough, so Maple Dough would actually be a good one because they also do art. I think they would appreciate that I was doing well. Either that or I'm mixing it up and I didn't do Nikki. I did do Act a little bit ago, Softy. I will say that, admit that. I haven't done Maple Dough in a while, though. I'm sorry that I also didn't, like... Thank you. Sorry that I really didn't get to everyone, but I did try. I was expecting to, like, get, like, one done every, like, 15 minutes, but I'm too slow. But I wanted to get some really nice characters and have them all stand out. At the same time, too, I will... Yeah. But we're going to send you guys over to Maple Dough. They're a good friend of ours. Maple Dough. Oh my god. There we go. Send you guys over there. I know. I'll get you guys. I'll get you guys if you want them over there. I'm not gonna like delete it. So not that bad. I'm not that bad at least. But yeah, I'll send you guys over there. They're artists right now.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water,
Right now they're playing Farmhouse
Water is
Simulator.
good for you. Drink up.
I don't know why they're doing it under just chatting. And thank you for the hydrate, Omegas. You're all like ganging up on me before I have to head out.
You got booped.
I do have to eat a little bit. I didn't eat too much. I tried to, but on top of that. Really, Twitch? Really? You're not gonna connect to my OBS. Ugh! Why do you even have a Twitch connection if you're not gonna fucking work? Seriously? Anyway, I gotta stop doing my chatting. I gotta send you guys out of here. I'm also having Nyland in my ear as well, but not literally. Like he's also got a conversation going on, so I have like 3 conversations going on in my head. I'm gonna send you guys out. I'm gonna send you guys over to Maple Dough. Good friend of ours. They do art. Right now they're doing Power Wash Simulator. Nice chill game. Sit back and relax. And I hope that you guys had an awesome time. Had a fun time. And we'll see you guys on Sunday. No, you didn't break redeems. Twitch has been breaking the redeem with the VTuber software for whatever reason. I don't know why. But yeah, it just glitch and it doesn't go off. It's Twitch not connecting and sending data. Anyway, send you guys over there. I won't see you guys until Sunday, and hopefully on Sunday I will not have to worry about a kidney stone. Hopefully, and not have to still do the fucking regimen of going in the bathroom every hour. Hopefully, we'll see. But until then, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have wonderful weekends. Bye-bye.